What's going on, Chicago Bears sports? What's going on? It is your diehard fan, Chicago Sports Talk, Michael, here today with another video breaking down the Chicago Bears official depth chart, but this is as of right now. This is not the official one from week 1. But as of right now, I want to go over the depth charts with y'all. So let me share my screen with y'all real quick. So over here, Darnell Mooney, no surprise here. He was going to be the number 1 from day 1. And the number 2, which is, I'm assuming it's right over here, Equitius St. Brown, who we got from the Green Bay Packers, who was their 4th receiver, I believe, who is said to have he has to be something for the season. He's gonna have to be he's gonna have to make a name for himself. At Green Bay, he did not have a chance to make himself a name, but over in the Bears, it looks like he's gonna have to make a name for himself. Velus Jones Jr., no surprise here. He'll be the number 3. Brian Pringle, no surprise here because he's off from an injury. And the newest addition that we added, Smith, he just got here. And then we got Dante Pettis. Left guard, Braxton Jones, no surprise right here. Cody Whitehair, Lucas Patricks, Tevin Jenkins, no surprise here. Larry Bourne, I was surprised that they didn't take Riley Leaf to be the right guard. Not the right guard, the right tackle position. But I'm okay with Larry Bourne. David Montgomery is the running back. So is Khalil Herbert. No surprise here. Travis Eder, again, no surprise. The fullback, I don't even know what the fullback name is. So no any comments, but before I go over to the defense, I want to remind everybody to hit that subscribe button, leave a like. So the defensive ends, Robert Quinn, no surprise. Robinson, who we drafted from the Miami Dolphins, from the Miami Hurricanes. And I'm not sure who this is. It's probably a depth spot. Justin Jones, no surprise here. I'm surprised they didn't give it to Wyatt, who we got from the Vikings. Angelo Blackson is the defensive tackle. Alid Quay Muhammad and Travis Gibson. Again, no surprise here. Nicholas Merrill being the second linebacker, no surprise. Roquan Smith, no surprise again. And the second one is Matthew Adams. Now let's get to the cornerbacks. Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, and the third one is Lamar Jackson. But I think we should sign some CB because I'm not sure if you want to trust Lamar Jackson yet. Kendall Vildor, surprised he didn't make the practice squad. Safety, Eddie Jackson and Jaquan Brisker, no surprise. And what up, Awesomeness Sports? What's going on, Awesomeness Sports? And for the special teams, you got the punter 10 Tavon Gill. Kicker, Cairo Santos, no surprise. And I don't think people care about who's holding the ball. Kickoff return, Khalil Herbert. A little bit surprised that they didn't put Velus Jones Jr. But punt returner is Velus Jones Jr., second Dante Pettis, and four Eddie Jackson. So that is, as of right now, the Chicago Bears depth chart as of right now. But we got a injury report. If I can pull it up on my phone, and to remember to always like up the stream, leave a comment. So the Wednesday report for the game is Velus Jones Jr. with a hamstring injury. Wednesday did not participate, and Demarcus Robinson was he had a knee, but he was limited amount in practice. So that's the injury report for the Bears. Only like two individuals. As for the 49ers, if I go look at their injury report real quick, if they released it, but I do know George Kittle is on the injury list with a groin injury, but he did not participate. I don't know if he participated, but we have not gotten a word about George Kittle participating or not. So as of right now, that is the injury. If I'm leaving it up to questions, I was on CG Ruthless's channel just earlier today, talk about some Bears and Niners. And I'm not sure if this is true, but I have looked at weather reports, and it looks like it could be a rainy day. So they say the tight end George Kittle has a groin issue and won't practice today. Shanahan said in the press conference that was hoping be good today. Did a little Monday. We'll have to see day to day. And then their O line Brunskill has a hamstring injury, did not participate as well. Trey finished seventh in captains and did not want to go with the seventh. And Jaquan Brisker is expected to play week one. He was removed from the injury list. So Jaquan Brisker looks like he's going to be ready to go for week one against the San Francisco 49ers. So I'm going to leave the door up to questions. Anybody? If not, then so pretty much, I just went over the depth chart. It did surprise me of St. Brown making the roster, but since we're on that topic, let's look at Equivity St. Brown stats according to PFF. All right, sorry about that. So he had over 16 targets, 9 receptions, 98 receiving yards, and 0 receiving touchdowns. Had a grade of 57.4. So did not really have a good year, but in defense of him, he wasn't in the starting lineup. He was the fourth best receiver on the Packers. But if we go to his ESPN. All right, so let me share my screen again. So in 2018, when he was drafted, didn't even play. But in 2020, he had over 117 yards and had one touchdown. I also want to. Oh shit. Didn't mean to show do that, but so I'm just sharing my screen with y'all real quick. So if you look over here, let's see this real quick. This is his only touchdown. So Aaron does a little bit of play action, kind of like what we're gonna do this year, and St. Brown beats his guy for a touchdown. So you can see that speed that plays a huge factor into St. Brown. So if I here's another play by St. Brown that I want to show. Again, another play action by Aaron. A huge game by St. Brown. So that helps a lot. That's going to help a lot with Justin Fields doing a lot of play action plays down the field. So let's look at the Lamar Jackson CB, since he's set to be our nickel quarterback. Look at Lamar Jackson on cornerback. It's funny that we have a Lamar Jackson on our team. It's weird. I can't find any highlights. So, I'm going to go to one of his plays real quick. This man, all right. That's a good ball eye by Lamar Jackson. So that's kind of it, and really didn't get any questions or really pretty much anything. So I went over the depth chart. For those of you that are tuning in, please hit the subscribe and like button real quick. Jesus, it's fucking raining like a fucking storm. But so, anyways, probably gonna end the stream on here. I hope y'all enjoyed this wonderful, boring stream, allegedly. So, peace.